Remember, music quality suck on the StreamYard.
Yeah. Broadcasting live from Draco. DoelowDaPilotman. Yeah. Do me a favor. Don't do me a favor. Cause I don't wanna be responsible for returning shit. Cause I don't get the receipt. Yeah, sure. I should be hot in the streets. Yeah. You see me and have a bitch and on my videos. Just because you see me in a uniform, that don't mean that I'm physical. Go against me, real last time home, look again, video. Other man flying through the sky, oh my, girl, look at you. These family listen to me, but they not the artists like me. You didn't know I knew the niggas suits, might see it spark your lightning. Baby girl, Jesus Christ, I'm not in the Bible. Yeah, somebody told you a lie, saying Satan fucking my rival. Yeah, you tryna fake a bitch, I'm tryna break a deal. You think everything make believe till I come make it real. Yeah, I don't play for real. Party nigga, but if you had jet, the Glock could turn into a house. Okay, I'm okay with being alone. I'm not the type to tell his wife you need to go home. The king on the throne, I ain't never coming down. God made me perfect, that antique service. We must have a different God. Words always different, man. You'll never know sunny.
God made me perfect. That antique service. Because I'm self-service, not self-serving. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the bars.
I'm trying to make a deal. You think everything make believe till I come make it real. Yeah, I don't play for real. It's not a house party, nigga. But if you had jet, the Glock could turn into a house. Okay, I'm okay with being alone. I'm not the type to tell his wife you need to go home. The king on the throne, I ain't never coming down. God made me perfect, that antique service. We love a different guy. Words always different pain. You'll never know it's sunny, and we never have rain. I know what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean. It's like a really young thing. But anybody ever love me, I hope you feel the same way. I know what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean. You'll never know it's sunny, and we never have rain. I know what you mean, yeah. I know what you mean. It's like a really young thing. Will anybody ever love me? I hope you feel the same way. I know what you mean, yeah. I know what you mean.
Oh, for that. Oh, I'm saying, oh, for that. And we can still talk about the music business and stuff like that. I know people would be like, you ain't sell many records to Jay-Z or whatever the case. I'm talking about the business and you being musical, and then somebody can make a business out of it, and then no one could compare in that area. And it's not about comparing or competing. It's not about disagreeing. It's about nothing. It's about adding on to the conversation, whatever the case may be. But I do like to talk about Gnosticism and stuff like that too. Black holes don't exist. Gnosticism don't exist. Ponder on that for a second before I go in on that, and then we go in on music and go in and all that. Because you got to think, what is these substantiated on? Always pay attention to, we call things inside of ourselves first, and then we point things externally to represent it. Then there's faulty languages, such like English, that sometimes we go too far with calling things outside of us things first to represent what may be going on internally. However the case may be, whether it's used for monetary gain or really try to understand how a circumstance may go. But I want y'all to ponder on black hole and Gnosticism, not the filtering glasses and the baggage you hear that in, and then you're lost in adjectivism, adjective, and then you start to take action, open up your mouth. You think you some type of scholar or something like that, especially y'all atheists. And y'all don't know, man, you're in the same position as me. I don't know nothing either when it come to that type of stuff. I know a whole lot to stuff that y'all done made not simple anymore, and it's actually right in front of you. Like reality be right in front of you. God be right in front of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't gonna be no reason for atheists to even be an atheist or agnostic. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know water was here before you was here. So you just lost in God and colonism. But at some point, you just know it's something outside of you. You ain't the greatest thing in the world, or you wouldn't even have the problems you have right now because you ain't get your high school sweetheart. You see what I'm saying? So that let's start there. And then we can start building on psychology. And there's something that's giving us that type of information. So now you can clear out all the ideology of what you was expecting something to come in your form. And now you know that it's other broader forms, how we receive things, and you ain't been receiving stuff from the right type of forms. You know what I'm saying? And what is your mind? What is your mental? A form. You know what I'm saying? You just don't be getting no spiritual help with no adult spirits. I'm here, child. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to be your father. That really is my father. I mean, that really is my son. That really is my daughter. Archangel Uriel's the father. Yeah, I'm talking about the sun and moon. Flight bosses in the motherfucking house, and that's really is my son, and that's really is my daughter. Yo, the sun and the moon. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we a few minutes in. I don't think you two calculating all that. That was an incense, oil, candle, deodorant, Hebrew Israelite. Just got out the halfway house stick. You know what I'm saying? They were just, I was trying to make sure nobody go back to jail, so I was looking out. So it's like a little TikTok filter or whatever the case may be. All right, did y'all ponder on it long enough? Even though we ain't 12 minutes in, I just want people to ponder on that long enough. You know what I'm saying? Black hole, Gnosticism. One person might try to be like, you know, Gnosticism just means knowing. Man, that sound good. It's in English. You still lost an adjective. You still got to practice the action, a noun. You know what I'm saying? You still got to practice the noun. You know what? You still ain't gonna know shit. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And then we get into black hole. I ain't know holes make bottoms. I never knew a hole create bottoms. Like I don't even, the only thing I ever seen in existence is something having a hole. A cave can have a hole. You know what I'm saying? A street can have a pothole. Your t-shirt can have a hole. I ain't know holes themselves are things you can live in. I ain't know holes themselves. Even if somebody was roasting you, say you live in a mud hole. A mud hole. You know what I'm saying? It's something first that had a hole. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was underground, how they did underground. What's that one thing that they call I forgot what they call it. They surf your ass, waterboard your ass. I ain't stir that up enough. You know when you don't stir it up enough, the powder and the hot chocolate linger around and you'll no homo pause. Where the tonsils at and stuff like that. So you still get like I should have stirred it up a little bit more. Stirred up a little bit more. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in some situation where, first of all, black ain't an adjective no more. It's a noun. So black can take actions. You know, it ain't an allegory to darkness. It's just it take actions now. And it's an object. It's a noun. So it's like a cave. It's like a pothole. It's like a street with a pothole, something like that. Now it has a hole. So it's something black that has a hole. And somehow it makes foundations. It makes forms. So is it a hole if it makes foundations and forms? I thought foundations and forms have holes in it. I didn't know we live in a hole first. And it's a whole bunch of stuff in the hole. And then for the most part, we claim that hole was the color black. Like where we get that from? We don't even see in daytime that it be dark. You know what I'm saying? We only see that based upon somebody when it's nighttime for someone else, it's daytime for somebody else. So there's really never a nighttime or there's really never a daytime. It's just like a transition and we all experiencing it. So these are one things. Like who picking these things to be separate, like night and day, and night's supposed to mean something different. You're just experiencing an accumulation. So when you see darkness, you're seeing accumulation of all the light. So it's no longer daytime. And all the light is substance. Like the atmosphere, the stuff that's planted in the ground, is like the actual seed itself that planted to existence in nighttime. It's all accumulated and get ready to germinate and become something new the next day. And then we see the same thing that created that previous version do another thing. So a new star is born. So I'm trying to understand what's the whole and why is it called black? Where really darkness is just a collection of color. We really got the wrong starting point of a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. And then when we think about Gnosticism, all right, I mean, let's do this. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Gnosticism.
Gnosticism was a religious movement that valued secret knowledge for salvation. Followers believed the physical world was flawed, and their spirits were trapped in bodies. They looked to a higher God.
Wait, stop. It's too many words flawed before she even got to what it means. She used secret. She used religious. It's already fraud. Them the two words I can't get past. I don't care about whatever was practiced. I can't get past religious and I can't get past secret. Because ain't nobody grandfather or nobody had to figure out no secret to stick their dick in somebody's grandmother or something like that. Then your parents got here, other people's parents got. That wasn't no secret. So what make us think any other portion of life we supposed to already understand is a secret? At the very instant of how you got here, wasn't no secret. That if anything was gonna be a super secret, it's gonna be how you bring a child in the world. So if ain't nothing a better secret than that, and that ain't no secret, you gonna have to find what y'all talking about if it ain't got something to do with somebody secretly making money off other people. You know what I'm saying? Just making up shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't know what narcissism is. I can't get past that, but we'll do it one more time. Narcissism. Religious just means subjectivity and what else it said? And secret. Secret just means you keeping a secret from someone that agreements had to be made. Everybody know men got dicks and women got pussies. That ain't no secret, whether you seen it or not, and they keep it in their 8th house energy. That's not a secret. So I don't get it. We all know things grow. That ain't no secret. What thing is y'all talking about as so important that's different than the things that you plucking from in reality that's simple to make it something? You had to cut down a tree and make a house and say it's a secret that everybody paying you property tax. It gotta be only that. It can't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Narcissism. Narcissism. Why I keep going to narcissism? Gnosticism.
Gnosticism was a religious movement that valued spiritual knowledge for salvation. It saw the material world as flawed, created by a lesser deity, while believing humans have a divine spark, which could be liberated through special knowledge, sometimes given by a messenger like Jesus.
Lord Jesus Christ. The whole thing is flawed. Who's the lesser deity? And why is it a hierarchy about why is it considered lesser? Who said life have anything to do with a ruler? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to understand. Last time I checked, we all had the ability to think. And whatever God y'all believe in, shit, if it was controlling y'all thoughts, we ain't seen it for the past 2,000 years and shit like that. We still got colonization. Y'all got to tell me something different. I don't know what y'all be into, man. Y'all just be... Y'all be making up stuff, man. What do y'all be into? Like, I don't get it. I can't think the way y'all think at any level. Just because we be using the same words, man, that don't be meaning nothing. I do not know how to think like y'all. And I do not know how to scam other people. I feel like I scam myself if I'm saying something and it don't make sense in my own mind. So if I'm gonna be around a whole bunch of other people and y'all claiming it makes sense in your mind, you gonna get punched in your nuts. Because ain't no way you about to put me in a position like I don't make sense. No way in hell. You have to show me what you talking about. A black hole. Show me an object that's black and it got a hole in it. And if you say it's the universe we live in, you gonna get punched in the nuts real fast. And then Gnosticism. If you say you need some spiritual secret knowledge, you gonna have to show me how your monkey ass got here in the first place and everybody know how to do that. What secret you talk about then? And I guarantee it ain't a secret I want to know. You keep that to yourself, like your small dick issues. Other than that, ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Like, you ain't about to fool me. You know what I'm saying? These got to come from practices of people cosplaying other people's cultures or challenging. You're in a position of people, you already demonizing other people and you challenging they shit. They don't go no further than that, though. That it don't even make no sense. Ain't no original person that's coming up with a culture will call they shit religion, be so quick to write it down, if the oral tradition ain't established and it's trustworthy energy and around. Because if everybody know what they doing, it ain't no need to write it down. We all know what the fuck we doing. What the fuck you writing it down for unless you're trying to teach somebody who don't know about it? That's the first scam energy. When you trying to teach somebody some shit you ain't know, you stole, and you're going to try to teach somebody else about it. Now, all we got to do is go down a train of thought and line of reasoning. Where does that lead to? What starting point a person was in? And we know how to time travel. That person had that intent only. Whatever external thing that they was calling it, science, religion, whatever, nobody care about that. The intent was the intent. Anything else is just made up things. Y'all make up matrices. That's what a matrix is. There's a term and conditions that a group of humans agree with. You could be in a Crip or a Blood gang. That's a matrix. What's that? So there's ways you do things. If you from a whole different city or state, you got to make sure you know somebody from California or something like that or whatever. It's the matrix. It's just a lame one. So turn the term matrix into a way of life. So who way of life y'all living right now? Who matrix y'all living? The moment you want to get on and rock your people to sleep, having 1,000 hours of lectures about the Matrix movie itself, and your ass is lost. So that's where I don't understand y'all. I don't even know how to be in a position of. That's why my movies will be better though. Anyway, I don't even know how to think to be lacking and to make something better. I don't even know how to make better. I don't know how to be in those stupid situations. So my organs only play out that way. My mind only play out that way. And if you ain't in no spiritual position like that, you ain't got no secrets. Pretty much anything I say will be a secret to you. You ain't got no secrets. Unless you gonna teach somebody how to scam, and everybody don't want to know about all them secrets. Think about people getting cheated on right now, but they really love that person. They don't even want to know they're getting cheated on right now. What make you think? And they could know all about it. What make you think things is different in any type of area of life, especially when it comes to bribery? Well, motherfucker, know people ain't shit or whatever the case may be. Good bribery going on in this motherfucker shit. Motherfucker put on a fake smile at work real quick. So, I mean, that's the common sense of a situation. Before we get lost, I like to be in reality first and that spirituality, not the type of shit y'all be in and trying to overanalyze about what you already doing, thinking. You're already thinking. All right, think better. Not, oh, I got a thought. Where this come from? And oh, it's something special and it's a secret. And that's dumb shit. Who taught y'all that? Y'all ain't coming up with no cures with that ideology. Y'all ain't coming up with no better religions with that ideology. Nothing. It might get shamed. Y'all are out of y'all minds down here. What is wrong with y'all humans? God damn, man. Who the hell here talking about I miss you soul group? You ain't part of no goddamn soul group. You ain't part of my damn sure ain't part of my damn soul group. Man, what y'all talking about? Y'all miss something online. What the hell you talking about? Ain't not one person you know online helped you build shit, and you don't know now one person online, and whoever you talk about, you see them with me. Now, the people you do see with me in real life, when I choose to show them and stuff like that, either natives, pure and mixed, and then that's it. Then that we already do what we doing anyway. I'm the main star. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody don't want to be seen, or whatever it case may be. So you seeing what I built, my group, Adena Nation, whatever you talking about, you know, well, man. But yeah, I done been demonetized, shadow banned, all kind of shit. All you see is the people happy-go-lucky. I was always dolo online, you know what I'm saying? But don't ever think it's a ghost holding cameras. So don't ever think it's somebody by themselves or whatever like that. You doing about 700 plus people. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with me, you doing like 700 plus people, all 700 eyes that you ain't never seen before. So if you want to use me for you to crash out, that'd be my guess. Be my guess. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But yeah, y'all get some backing, culture backing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta know you. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I don't know none of y'all. But yeah, when it come to got there, and then you ain't got no business using it anyway. Them my words. Stop using my creations. I'm gonna start looking at you like you copying. That's my creation. I'm the creator of the subconscious community. Y'all don't know nothing about that. You ain't know nothing about no soul group. So I kicked it off, and then you start seeing a whole bunch of psyops online, and AI start talking about stupid shit that we still don't see them doing it. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all try to make up a way of how you're supposed to do it online, dealing with strangers? That was never the way of doing it. Never. And I've been spanking y'all ass every time y'all try to make it that way. I always try to make y'all understand y'all ain't real life. Make y'all understand, is you doing something for real? And then it was just all y'all all just talk. So that's where it stays, in the CIA office, nowhere else. Can't make nobody a part of y'all shit, like y'all trying to blend in with other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't goddamn part of my soul group. But yeah, my soul group is spiritual. We fly around. There's a bunch of me's. I know people in those psyop. You know what I'm saying? You especially can't be in no little, like, I love everybody. It's certain little pockets in military and college. You damn sure ain't part of my spiritual family involved in that shit. AI, you ain't part of my family. We do things genuine and natural. You know what I'm saying? So let's say even my little 30% of the whatever Caribbean or whatever the case may be, those be people over here psyoping all these Abrahamic religions or some shit like that. Y'all ain't my family either. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about none of that bullshit. All of that shit that get y'all in the halfway house. All of that shit that get y'all that's lost online. All of that shit that make it seem like y'all don't got no family or something like that, or y'all don't have nothing going on or whatever. So y'all be needing validation. I ain't about to validate you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And I don't need your validation. That's the difference. I ain't gonna validate you, and I ain't looking for validation. So if you in that world itself, you gonna make yourself frustrated because you gonna kind of try to create things for me like I care about anything you doing for me to care about the validation. I don't even care about validation. And then you cared about it, so now you just gonna try to prove that you don't care about it. So you still in that world. You try to be an angel in a demonic world, like you try to look on a different side of that world, and then just kick that energy somewhere else. Don't attach it to me, because all I'm gonna do is just amp it up for you. And then when you go to hell for existence, not me. So I'm the wrong spirit to be attaching to with any negativity and any malicious things that's not in my favor. You know what I'm saying? That goes for my terms too, soul group. If you know you ain't in my favor and you talk about I miss soul group or whatever, like, now when I have my dick in your mouth. You got to really tell me a time frame and stuff. Because anybody who really fuck with me and know me in real life, I'm a bad motherfucker. So you ain't about to be no CIA up online, whether you're a real person or not a CIA or not. If you a chick and you talking like that too much and you're a regular person, eventually my dick gonna be in your mouth. And so if it ain't leading to there, you talking to yourself anyway. You keep that 100. Like, you just talking to yourself anyway. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm up here excited? No, I'm saying I'm happy or whatever. I like tangible. I like reality. I like touching and feeling and stuff like that. I like traveling and moving. I said that's how I get experience in life. I don't get it where, I wonder how many people gonna like me tomorrow when I get on live. I get online and cuss everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm telling y'all that right now. Do not start to make online soft. Online was not created by soft people. Just because y'all soft and stuff like that, and y'all get on, man. But online was made for all that. Online was made for people who was hard already, away from soft ass people in their real life. We ain't trying to get online and be experiencing the same shit that make us in the first place. You know what I'm saying? To get away from them. I'm saying we didn't punch people in the nuts, roast people all the way from high school about your woman problem shit. You think we want to get online and hear a whole bunch of red pills and stuff and semen retention, power, religion, warriors and shit? Come on, man. No. Get out the way. You taking up online data space. Y'all saying real shit about more bitches from y'all for that. I don't want to hear that shit. Half of the times y'all be pleasing chicks and shit like that. You the first one that they just make the gay boyfriend, the gay friend. You the gay, you ain't even gay. You just the gay friend and shit like that. You trying to please her eardrums and stuff like that. Females know that. They know when you trying to please their eardrums. They know to put you in the pocket of you gonna pay the bill, not get no pussy. You know what I'm saying? They know what pockets. They be having like 5, 6, 7 pockets with 5, 6, 7 boyfriends. All of them ain't fucking though. One just paying a bill. One just getting her nails done. You know what I'm saying? And then it might be one who just fucking. So then when one start to realize that, he turned into red pill. You know what I'm saying? He started getting mad at her and stuff like that. Listen, the reason why he ain't had to spend no money on her and shit like that, because he wasn't in that pocket for her. You was in that pocket for her. He was in a pocket for her to dick. You was in a pocket of the rent. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand different pockets. It don't be having nothing to do with your red pill qualities and shit. You was in the wrong pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You so you before you even met homegirl or whatever you doing, you in the wrong pocket. You got to blame yourself first. You ain't in the pocket that some of your peers is in or whatever the case may be. You got to understand that. Then you can start attracting people that like the pocket that you would rather be in. First, you got to toughen up and get in that pocket yourself first when ain't no female around. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got the homeboys around, I got to punch you in the nuts a few times and tell you, man, get out your feelings about something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You built yourself up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You in the wrong pocket. You know what I'm saying? That pocket you in is going to be the pocket you be in. You going to be in the pocket talking about, yeah, because men should do this. And I ain't trying to fuck on the first day or whatever. It ain't that she going to let you fuck on the first day or whatever the case may be if y'all at the bar or the club or whatever the case may be. But females be wanting to feel like that they that shit or whatever the case may be. Because they know that they was around probably their auntie or friends or whatever the case may be. And whether they was going to give it up or not, you know what I'm saying? The guy, they compare and contrast how thirsty the guy is. So the more thirsty the guy, it ain't like she gonna give you no pussy, but the more thirsty the guy is, that's like a sense of like an appraisal inside of her or something like that. Like she just got checked out and it was good to go type energy, and that she could be looked down on her friends and shit like that, you know, on her aunties and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you just supposed to be a man, period. You ain't supposed to be thinking, well, nah, you a bitch at that point. I don't want to hear about your advice. I'm saying, Rose, I want to hear about your advice. I want to hear your advice. I'm saying you need to know woman is completely opposite from men. So whatever you think a woman's supposed to be in her mind, she's gonna be thinking the same thing to a man. So it's this complete opposite. What you think you wouldn't do, that's what a chick would do. And what a chick think that she wouldn't do, that's what a dude would do. And if you don't know how to stop there, you think too much anyway. You weak. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You think too much. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to start trying to think for the other party and you become a red pill. You could never think for the other party. You just got to think for yourself. You know what I'm saying? The more you can think for yourself, the other party is attracted to that. And vice versa. You be liking chicks that think for themselves and not so much followers and stuff like that, right? All right, it's the same quality. That's the only thing you really be trying to find to be attracted to something. It don't be nothing else. But anything else, y'all don't know. You just don't know. You ain't had enough experiences, and you probably was just a trick anyway. Or you probably had an espionage relationship. They sent you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So she was just there long enough for you to think that it was real. So you ain't got no common sense to know if something real or not anyway. You know what I'm saying? If your shit came with your career, it ain't come with nothing else. You know what I'm saying? It ain't come with your damn looks or whatever. You think Gary Coleman was getting bitches off his looks, you out your goddamn mind. You think Russell Simmons getting Kamoro Simmons by his looks, you out your motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why 50 Cent ain't figured out the damn Fed sent that bitch to him that he had a kid with. So that let you know 50 ain't fucking like that. Because he ain't got no common sense either. How you making money and paying police stations that long and you ain't know they sent you that bitch? You really think she was interested in you like that and it's just so easy for her to start fucking P. Diddy? Come on, man. It's y'all, man. Listen, man. All these chick problems and stuff like that, it ain't women in the world. Because I don't be seeing that from no native chicks either. It's just chicks in college and military. And it just so happened it's so much percentage scale of these chicks floating around that might be the first chicks you interact with. So you end up thinking American females is fucked up. No, college and military people institutionalized by Americans is fucked up. And that's the only people that's becoming politicians or speaker for people. Or Candace Owens and Amanda Seales, Pearly Gates and stuff. Britney Spears and all the stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? That's but don't know other chicks think that way. Especially chicks I've been meeting, and chicks they don't think that way. Even the ones that went to college. And it's not everybody in college. And if it is another ethnicity, they have to be around a small pocket of black and white people, because those be the only people who be really practicing that shit. So you see that in like HBCUs and all this shit, this watered down masonry. And masonry ain't nothing but a cosplaying Native American. So y'all gotta understand like the loopy-de-loop systems y'all be in, but everybody don't think those ways and shit like that. But 50 Cent, how you don't know that? That's why you could tell he just get happy off pussy and shit. He don't be getting no pussy like that. I know energy. I don't care how much money a person got. I know it. 50 Cent, no. Or spend more time in the gym or thinking about his diet or something like that. He ain't thinking about no bitches like that. Because that bitch, that first sign that I would have fucked the shit out of that bitch and then milked everything it was worth out the situation and create a situation where I got the upper hand. If y'all want to take it any little further, that I already know what's going on. That's it. It ain't gonna ever go no further than that. And I ain't in y'all shit. How y'all be in it and y'all be paying these damn police stations for like as long as y'all careers and shit like that. Man, y'all don't be knowing that type of shit. Like, come on, 50. Ain't no way you know that bitch trying to fuck you because you. Ain't no way she was listening to many men. That bitch wasn't listening to no. What's her name? Daphne? Nasty ass Daphne. She got herpes in her mouth too. Ain't no way that bitch she was listening to no damn mini men. She wasn't listening to no damn mini man. And I got blood in my eye. I forget. She can't feel that. You better go find a bitch who was listening to that. You know what I'm saying? Real. I don't know what the hell y'all got lost in now. You didn't have a baby by this chick and she didn't had P. Diddy's dick on her lips. And he didn't gave Cassie herpes in her mouth. That's why they going so hard. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Because it really ain't got nothing to do with anything else but them catching herpes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think it got something to do with it. It's just not spoke about like that. So it's spoke about in other areas. But it's really like the court back in Cassie because it's like P. Diddy. They trying to make it seem like P. Diddy initially influenced her to catch herpes in the mouth. But man, that bitch was fucking in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to say it like that. It's just she got like a Jew dude and he probably got it now. And whatever the case may be, that's the real thing. That's the real tears. It ain't got nothing to do with what P. Diddy made her do that she was doing already with Brian Leslie and everybody and stuff like that before she even got to P. Diddy. Man, word through the mouth, she had to already know how to suck a golf ball through a water hose. Ain't no way she was getting to P. Diddy without being the word through the grapevine. She already sucked Pharrell Williams' dick good already. You know what I'm saying? Already word through the grapevine. She sucked off D'Angelo before he got his record deal. Hey, you got to believe it. Now, come on, you got to believe it. You got to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody just comfortable with something the next day and stuff. Familiarity starts from unfamiliarity. So once something is familiar, that person been in that a long time already. They way past the senses of it being unfamiliar and stop touching me. Nah. It's way wide open. Wide open. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna tell me nothing different, bitch. I'm a grown ass man. You don't know about no court system, nothing. I'm a grown ass man. Ain't about to tell me nothing. I know what I'm talking about. And all the tears and all the money and stuff like that is secretly because she got herpes in the mouth. That's it. That's it. All the other stories about that's nonsense. P. Diddy wouldn't even be in jail, or if that's the case. He ain't even go to jail for the shit he got locked up for. So that's bullshit. Don't ever do that bullshit. Just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he influenced her to get herpes in her mouth. That's it. If you said that, then maybe other people will second question it or whatever. Still have to reconsider the jail time, though. So like, because these are adults, well-consenting adults. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta keep that in mind. Like, ain't nobody put no gun in nobody's head to sign no record deal and put no dick in their mouth. Nobody put no gun in nobody's head and shit like that. The only thing that was there that was a gun, it wasn't gun. It wasn't no gun. It was green with somebody's ugly ass grandkid on the front of it and shit. George Washington. And some goddamn broken ass pyramid on the back of it and shit like that. I said some other, it had something to do with that. It had nothing to do with nothing else. She caught herpes because she was lost in money. When you start getting lost in money and stuff like that, that's how that happens. It'll happen no other type of way. And then other people out here and stuff like that don't even know what they talking about. That's why red pill don't make no sense. Red pill is red coat. I can't see red pill as nothing else but somebody making that up from Britain. I don't see red pill being nothing else. That's probably why they got Andrew Tate trying to be the face of something that I don't know who he the face of. All these people talking to themselves. They talking to the air. So that's how you know they must be in on the Fed thing. You know what I'm saying? They're getting paid. These are paid actors. Andrew Tate is a paid actor. Everybody y'all see up here getting a lot of views for doing the highest thing that you think Jews supposed to stop. They paid. They paid. They just trying to control the sentiment. When if actual people start doing it, they want these faces to only look like it. They fail to realize nobody give a fuck about any of y'all. Y'all say real shit like people be in their own world. Business, entertainment, education, religion, and politics, period. Like, I don't know, like, y'all got to pick a poison. Do y'all want attention or y'all don't? If you want attention, I don't get it. If you don't want attention, you ain't been getting it. So I don't even see the complaint. I don't be seeing, y'all said, like, it's weird to me. Y'all humans be frustrating yourselves over things that I don't even think we in the century anymore for it to even make any sense. It's like nonsense and childish at this point. Everybody childish at this point, and none of it makes sense. How you, especially grown old ass people, don't be old and nothing. Business, entertainment, education, religion, or politics, and you still acting like a YN. Say still acting like a YN and stuff like that. That's like we ain't got nothing better to do at this point. We ain't got nothing better to do at this point. Like, it's like it ain't nothing important going on. Like y'all said, ain't nothing important. We just making nothing. We making non-importance importance. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. We making non-importance importance. So I'm the most important thing then at this point. Everything else is fraudulent. There's people trying to act. I'm like the last real thing left. Everybody else acting and virtue signaling. I said that ain't life. Everybody gonna go to hell then. Thank God I don't act like y'all. So nobody want to act like that. I want to act. I'm me. I don't want to act like nothing else. I'm me. I don't want to be nothing else in reality and stuff like that. I ain't got to do 100,000 takes. Nothing. I ain't got to put no chalkboard up. Nothing. Just me, my mind, my brain, God's children. The end. It ain't a better place to be. It ain't a better secret. I don't even want to know no secrets if it ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm gonna start. If y'all want to make up shit, I'm gonna make up whatever I'm into a secret. There, it's sacred. You whatever to get where I'm at, you got to figure it out because your ass is lost. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Anything else, man? You ain't got no secret to make your dick bigger. You ain't about to tell you that. You taking a Dr. Falky pill. You know what I'm saying? You taking some Ozempic medications and shit. You powerful. No, I don't want to hear none of that shit, man. That's synthetic. I don't hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cats ain't got no magic, man. Get out of here, dude. I'm saying, y'all tripping, man. Y'all be tripping for real. What is Gnosticism? What is that? Oops, upside your noggin. I'm saying that's pretty much all it is. Oops, I can think a lot about what somebody else wrote down, and I think as a secret. How is a secret? You got a whole brain that everybody else got. How whatever you getting ready to do with it is a secret. How? You use your brain to do it. You use your mind and your brain to call it a secret. Tell me whatever you doing is more powerful than that then. What sign? What symbol? What external thing? What is you just a red pill? That's it. You still got woman problems. Nobody want to hear that shit. Oh, so y'all got to keep it real, man. For real. What are y'all talking about? Now, I can see if you said you got a secret, you got some kind of organ somebody else don't got. You know what I'm saying? And that then we could tie it to the spiritual world. What spirituality you is that to develop a mentality to bend in and become that organ? Like, what is that? Like, what is that? Now that if anything, a lion is more sacred than y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even past the Zoo Safari channel. Y'all humans ain't shit for real. Like, y'all be making up shit. Y'all gotta stop making up stuff for real, man. I don't know what y'all be into in y'all brains, man. What is the secret? Let me know the secret. I said, we know that there's secrets out here to make money. We know it's a secret way to tie your shoe. You know what I'm saying? We know it's a secret, all this secret handshakes and stuff like that. But we got to really break it down. Like, but what it mean though? Is it an actual secret or is just like just people lost and calling things secret and stuff like that? Because everybody got a hand to do a handshake. So what's the secret then? It can only be an inside joke. You know what I'm saying? Oh, everybody can make inside jokes. Oh, I don't know the inside joke. Guess what? I don't want to know it either. You see what I'm saying? So you see how simple that is? You see how weak secrets is? Secrets is weak as hell. Secrets don't get you nowhere, for real. But get your ass divorced or something. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass in jail. Get your ass loss of power or something like that. The secrets don't lead nowhere but someone digging their own grave and going to hell after the fact. It ain't no point of having a secret. It don't work in no area of life having a secret. Y'all gonna have to show me what areas in life having a secret actually work. And you got to be careful who you talking to, because you know I'm going to be thinking about if that's even on the beauty path or not. Is that even relatable or synchronizing energy or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Because whatever you doing might be just bullshit for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? It might not even be something that I even care to even go and dive into to make it sound like it's an intelligence. I'm going, it's just this. That's it. Might be 2 words that I can say. It's just this. Reprobate. You know what I'm saying? 3 synonym bars. You know, that. That might be all it is. It ain't gonna be nothing else. Well, so I don't hear about what you talk about. What secret you talk about? Yeah, I got the secret. I know how to rob the bank before the bank teller pushed the button up on it. I don't want to rob the bank. You know what I'm saying? So why is it a secret? That code or something like that? It ain't cold. That's a phony. That's something you want to do. Have fun. You know what I'm saying? Have fun and la la land and shit like that. Eventually, you're gonna want to do something that ain't a secret. Be with everybody else and find somebody to fuck. That's it. You ain't gonna want to do nothing else and shit. You know what I'm saying? So eventually you just lying to your goddamn shit. It ain't nowhere area of life a secret work. And a lie don't exist without bribery. If you ain't trying to get something that you want out of another person, that thought form of coming up what we call a lie don't even exist. The whole concept don't even exist. You like, if it ain't, you ain't never in no situation that you trying to get something out of somebody else or something that you ain't got. The whole concept of what we call a lie, a belief, or whatever, that don't even exist. You just know already. You already just know. Ain't no such thing as lie. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't no such thing as lie. And if you want to tie it to something, it's synonymous with truth. Anytime you realize something better than something you was previously in. So it ain't even saying something you was previously in was even wrong, all the way to y'all negative experiences. That's really just a lesson. So at some point, man, y'all just making up shit for real. That's really what it boils down to. Like, it really boils down to, like, humanity just really be making up shit. You know what I'm saying? All the way down to the black hole. A hole can't make a bottom. And you can't live in a hole. Objects have holes. Things can have holes in it. So if you live in a black hole, where is that at then? What is the object? And they ain't gonna never have no description of the universe being an object. So you can just shut your ass up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, and they gonna describe it as it's the sun and stuff like that. The sun ain't got no hole in it. I don't need to do that. Sun ain't got no hole in it, dude. I'm saying, so y'all just tripping. Y'all just seen nighttime and over exaggerated. The end. And started comparing it to a pussy hole or something like that. That's it. It really ain't go no further than that to a human. Y'all ain't that far away from a lion, tiger, or a bear, and a giraffe neck, and a grass-fed pet octopus. That's it. And it really don't go no further than that. And some bluegill fish. And it don't go no further than that. Shit. No, damn sure ain't no aliens. Y'all some creatures from here that's malnutrition. Y'all ain't got all y'all layers mentally and physically, and it play out that way. Y'all don't get to come up with y'all somewhere special in the spirit world. The spirit world you made up is in your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's in your mind, and where you got it from. You ain't got no layer system. They ain't about to convince me shit. What the hell y'all be talking? What do y'all be talking about? Since ain't nobody clicking the link, let's debunk some titles. Who talk about this type of stuff the most? Star Talk. Let's go to Star Talk. Let's go to Star Talk titles. I'm about to debunk everything they probably released in 2 seconds. So why are they rich? All right, let's get it. Now, what's the latest videos? All right, Neil tried to teach Chuck obscure physics. He not even a physician. You'll never go to a Neil deGrasse chiropractor office. Believe me, he's just an actor. All right, let me see. Then I got how social media created a mental health crisis with John. The only people we see with a mental health is the fans. Y'all the only people crashing out online. Y'all try to make other people crash out, and then y'all get upset. No one joining y'all protests. No one joining y'all Antifa. Y'all the only ones. This is weird. Stop self-projecting. It's like y'all literally online self-projecting. You don't get to separate yourself and then involve yourself at the same time. Once you evolve yourself, you coming from your self-projection. Y'all the only ones doing semen retention and stuff like that. Y'all the only ones think y'all archons and stupid ass beliefs and religious beliefs. And then y'all try to uninvolve yourselves, act like y'all outside of these arguments. Y'all the ones presenting it. Just like it's like this. It's an oxymoron. The news channel telling us the government lying. We ain't never heard nothing about the government ever doing anything but from the government. So, I mean, but from the news. So the news is so it's like an oxymoron. This is what they try to do on YouTube now. This is where they failing. Dead online. Trying to take people's personal pages like MySpace, which is like YouTube and everything else, and make it like an overall TV platform, and then start fucking with it. They fuck they shit up. They crashed their own shit out, trying to say everybody else crashed out. Y'all the only ones crashing out, needing help, and needing goddamn it Jasmine Crockett's and shit. The hell y'all talking about? These cats lost for real. These cats lost. Y'all crashing out on our channel, trying to copy it. Y'all get out of here. What the fuck y'all talking about? Oh, what's the other one? What we just found on Mars. Y'all never been on Mars. We don't even exist. It's a pocket that the sun be in. Sometime around spring and then fall. The end. Answering questions about grabby alien. Oh man, this is a camp page. It's satire. It's like I can't take it serious. I can't take Star Talk serious. The AI that can read your mind. Bruh, ChatGPT, or anytime you push the microphone on the damn Google thing, you ain't about to over-exaggerate it, dude. All right, is it a comet or alien technology? I'm done. I'm done, man. They just got a bunch of stupid-ass faces on the thumbnail with dumb-ass titles somebody's grandmother could debunk. And somehow they just now figuring that out because we got YouTube now that you can watch people in pockets and corners of the world that you couldn't before unless they was in y'all sports, y'all musicians or politics or something like that, amongst other retards. Y'all finally get a chance to be aware of intelligent people that ain't got nothing to do with whatever character y'all trying to present yourselves as to make it seem like, okay, this looks good for this. There's no who gives a fuck. Y'all all gonna go broke. Go participate with that shit where y'all was doing that shit at. When Carl Sanger was lit or something like that. Don't come kicking that shit off in reality. Y'all trying to make online like this Star Trek or something like that, or this some Star Wars movie, or everybody watching cable. We know we watching movies colonists created when we watching cable. Y'all don't get to get online and make Soras and shit and think people actually believe these things. What is wrong with y'all? Did y'all hit y'all head? These cats thought they was about to kill the game. These cats thought, we about to do Project Blue Beam, have black holes in the sky and stuff like that. Man, Project Blue Beam ain't nothing but the AI and on the phones that's being projected. That's it. They ain't got nothing. They ain't might fail that plan too. Land that damn plane. Land them goddamn planes. You know what I'm saying? Look at these kind of stupid faces even on Star Trek. Land this goddamn plane. Land them damn planes. I'm tired of hearing everybody crying and talking about nonsense. Just like everybody out here with these lineage-based arguments and shit. They all crying and trying to make it seem like other people mad. Man, y'all mad. The only people start debunking y'all when y'all start cosplaying other people. And so y'all sit y'all ass back down in y'all own little small pocket world. And shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And nobody won't talk about y'all. As soon as y'all start talking about everybody else, you get your spiritual ass kicked real quick. You start realizing, y'all more spirits ain't on this land. Y'all Hebrew Israelite spirits ain't on this land, bitch. And none of them spirits ain't on this land. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? You gonna learn that real quick. Y'all keep opening up your mouth sounding stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all in your own world and y'all went to college or something like that and learned how to be a pimp. How to cosplay pimps, then cosplay something else, then cosplay the Moors, then cosplay anybody who lit. That's it. So right now, I'm the only person they working on right now. Whatever I'm doing, that's why I'll be making them crash out. I'll be making all so I can know what specific college this person came from, that they probably went to that college 7 years ago or something like that. So they still networked up. All I got to do is hear lingo, see certain actions, and see what you cosplaying. And then once I done washed everybody offline, I'm the only person to cosplay at this moment. So now I have to do things to make these people crash out to be in the world on their own, and they thought they had a friend. And then now I have to expose what they was doing, so now they just be shrivel dicks. And then for the most part, I can say names and I can speak. They can't say names and they can't speak. I can say who I watched and know and shooting an esoteric tomahawk at. They got some ego that the college taught them. Don't tell people who you watch or whatever the case. So I use all that against them. I'm the Massasoit. I'm the only teacher. You don't get to teach. You can't speak. Shut up. That's how you take somebody's breath away. You take it away. No, I'm saying, because that's what you got to use to speak. You can't speak with my name involved. I can speak all things in any pocket. Bitch, my spirit that big. You know what I'm saying? You don't hold my shit for nothing. I gotta delete those videos, nothing. The only ones you don't see, they on Patreon and shit like that. I don't gotta go back and be like, that sounded retarded. Since I was born, every time I was the most intelligent. That's the worst thing I could ever be looked at, retarded. So I never experienced that yet. It ain't no life I ever been in a motherfucker could say I was retarded on any level. I don't give a fuck what level it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what no high philosopher y'all just giving credit to, because who made up something about them being special and made up about what they talking about meaning something. Y'all gonna have to explain to me what the fuck y'all talk about with Gnosticism then. Because y'all full of shit. Don't nobody know no motherfucking secret. Can't not nan motherfucking calling us teach me how to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Only thing they can do is create shit to fuck up other people's fuck eating and sleeping. So who else got secrets then? If it ain't them claiming the secrets, who else got the secrets? You're going to let me know what is that secret? What you know how to do? You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't want to do it anyway. That's just for you. You ain't shit. I'm DoelowDaPilotman. I would never want to be you. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I'm going to tell you that, right? Whatever secret you got, keep that. It should never leave your bathroom roll. You know what I'm saying? It should never leave your dream state, dream journal. Once you woke up 2 seconds later, it never should have left that. For real. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Well, the best you could do with that is make another Batman movie. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Like a Superman. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. That's about it. About to sit here and make it think it's special, man. It ain't special. Unless you put the ED after it. I'm saying special ed, LD in front of it. I'm saying learner disability, special ed. It ain't what you learn, it's how you learn. You ain't about to tell me you intelligent because you got all A's. You probably got rocked to sleep, taken advantage of your whole life. I'm saying, and that's just real. That's just real. So you ain't in no position to speak. When people be in these type of positions and thinking that, oh, I got this badge, I'm a PhD, I can speak. Not to me. Oh, say you speak to your mama. Oh, say you speak to somebody else who care about you. You don't just come speaking to strangers and stuff like that, like you about to say something that makes sense, and I'm gonna take your advice. You kiss my ass. Oh shit, I'll put her in that. Don't ever come to me and say I got some secret because I'm into Gnosticism. You should be into straitjackets. You should be into the next Walgreens closest nearby you and describing some medication. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You trying to scam. You ain't about to rock me to sleep. You get your ass out. You get Hebrew Israelite Pampers ass out of here. So you got them spiritual children. Anybody don't tell me you got some secret. You read a scripture in the Bible to say, I can read the same scripture you just read. What secret you seen that I ain't seen? I can read the same book in partial in the Bible you can. We ain't see nothing different. You getting ready to scheme. You getting ready to come up with an imagination to sell a Hebrew oil candlestick. That's all that be. It'll be nothing else. You using the Bible to sell candles. Bitch, we both reading the same thing, though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to tell me you reading something different, bitch, and make up something. And don't damn sure I don't want to hear no Hebrew Israelite talking about Jacob. You are that. So you wasn't reading good enough. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't reading good enough, bitch. For you to think the way you think. You are that. You are Jacob. I'm saying. What you talking about? You ain't did enough research, bruh. You too busy selling goddamn Power Ranger capes. And goddamn sausage bean pies and shit. Synthetic hog pie. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Real, y'all be kicking all kind of shit. Y'all know y'all all lost it, damn adjectives. You know what I'm saying? But y'all be making no sense for real though. Like y'all are like really like go have these conversations with y'all elders in some way, shape, or form. But a lot of y'all be having retarded older people in y'all live. They be in the same. That's how a lot of these people be in these what they call that Manly P Hall, no Prince Hall, Masonry, all them niggas that be in that type of shit, things of that nature. Them the most lost people I ever seen through my life. Them the first people that you're gonna see get out of jail or think they run in some type of neighborhood with some type of hidden knowledge. Hidden knowledge about what? How you wasn't a pharaoh and you acting like one in America. I was there like for real. Dude, you got thyroid arthritis because your bow tie too tight. It don't go no further than that, dude. Like for real. If you think you go any further than that, you need to loosen up your little goddamn pilgrim vest. Or other than that. Look at that bean pie scholarship, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta really think about that shit, man. Y'all be talking about nothing. I mean, you gotta learn the craft. You gotta learn what craft? It's a craft. Now I'm gonna go craft together some good art that I guarantee my pictures sell more than yours. I don't care how much knowledge and secret you claim you got. You ain't shit, and you can't fuck a bitch. So I don't want to hear that shit, bitch. You going blind. I don't care about nothing else you talk about, bitch. The things you claim you see ain't got nothing to do with God. Bitch, you need bifocals. The deeper you gonna be reading these books claiming you got secrets, the more you gonna be needing reading glasses, bitch. That's how God work on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. How about you know some secrets another human don't know? What secrets your father knows? Stick his dick in your goddamn ugly ass muskrat mother. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I'm saying, goddamn, that should have been a secret that your father shouldn't figure it out. Now, where was the old sanctions and stuff like that to tell people everybody don't know the secret? We don't even bring no more of this damn mutts here. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Now, that should have been a secret. Anything else, man, you kiss my ass, dude. You trying to sell a book. When they hear that shit, it ain't got nothing to do with reality. It about to have something to do with what you want the world to be. And it's really just you want some money. That's it. The hell y'all be fooling, man. Y'all don't be fooling nothing, man. No, none of y'all. It's like Billy Carl's Winslow Carter and shit like that, talking about he's seen aliens. You already disqualified, dude. You already disqualified of anything or whatever. I'm the only alien, and I'm here. So I'm here. I'm alien to you. Foreign to them retarded ass thought forms with non-contra having ass. That's that real shit, man. Anunnaki mean goddamn ant space friends. I'm saying it's about how ants be building ant mounds, and you could build a mud hut or whatever the case, or a grass house. Teach you how to do that if you was in the grassy plains, in the Great Plains, and the grassy fields and stuff like that. But other than that, it don't mean nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to say it's something spooky or something like that, like I said, you just a walking robot. You Yaku, man, you just got stuff on your mind. You was made 150 years ago. You was made in like mid 1800s. People like Billy Carson was made in the mid 1800s and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because people be over exaggerating. Wasn't no niggers over here. All what y'all so-called even African Americans and stuff like that. I can speak because even including my father. None of y'all niggas was here. Motherfucking all y'all here now has nothing to do with the niggers that was over here in the 1500s and the 1600s. Man, them was like 20 a piece, 100 a piece, just like the Asians and the Arabs. And they died off, just like all the colonists. Ain't none of them here no more. Then the white boys, ain't none of them here no more. The last few descendants left off the Mayflower boat might be Bush and them. That's it, man. Everybody else is the same situation. Where's y'all getting tracking y'all shit back to the 1700s from and shit like that? Where y'all get that from? You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like when it get to 100 years, that's like 1.5 grandmother. So when you go 3 grandmothers back, right? Black people itself is only 2 to 3 grandmothers back. Now, it wasn't nobody having families in the 1500s when they was coming over here helping the white boy. They died off. They wasn't over here in no situation to establish anything, to have families and stuff like that. They wasn't coming over here to live like that at these times. Living conditions came when everybody else got colonized, 1800s, and they finally downsized us Native Americans so much. And the small portions of mixins, that's late 1800s, and then this the rest of the 1900s, and then we here now. And everybody had a chance to flourish, especially when Clinton was there. That's all my grandmother and everybody used to talk about before she died. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? When Clinton was here, that's when everybody was able to flourish, assimilate with everybody else, but still problems come from that and things of that nature. But at the same time, y'all over exaggerating things. Y'all be talking about stuff that's happening now that don't have anything to do with the 1700s and the 1600s and shit like that. So that's a whole different time frame. We're experiencing the outcome of that. You don't get to say that was your people or whatever. If you are the people, you're that now. You didn't go nowhere. Ain't no ethnic genesis. You're that now. Ain't no you was some people and you not no more. That don't make no sense. Where y'all get that from? I'm saying that where y'all get that from? The black people here now came over here in the late 1800s. So everybody's grandmother that was on some type of plantation or whatever the case may be, that was the 1800s. What? It was a whole bunch of fighting over land still before deep plantations and stuff like that during the 1600s. That's before that can even happen. For it to be some safe plantations, we're still having Native Americans raid that shit. It's just 1800s and then 1900s, and then now they think they got stuff in control now. But you're still getting erasure of Native Americans, because it's the same thing they do in Palestine right now as them acting like they Israel. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get why y'all think there's anything different going on. You know Native Americans was over here first. So if you see Europeans over here, obviously they doing that genocide shit. What make you think they was stopping? They just doing it in a more, you see how shadow banned I am, they just doing it in a more weird way. Then when you go to other countries and stuff, they're doing the same thing. It's just you either want to be the part of the clan of America or not, and how you speak about it. But it really don't go no further than that. You know what I'm saying? It don't go no further than that. So y'all keep trying to make America a European nation just by talking points or something like that. Ain't no logic behind it. Is America a tribe? What is America origin? America have no origins. So I still don't know what y'all talking about. Unless you just like to join people who taking over people's land. That's the only thing your argument could be. You don't have an argument, especially if you're another ethnicity. And Europeans just know the furthest they could go is just be sarcastic. But y'all other ethnicities take it way further than that. And then y'all start speaking just like FBA, foundational Black American. That's nonsense. It's just nonsense. I hope y'all do know Europeans is naming lands, right? Y'all do know that, right? So when you accept a European name for a land that they wasn't on, you're just accepting what they colonized. You see what I'm saying? So whoever naming stuff will be the American. Naming things American. You see what I'm saying? An American is just a mere Cherokee. It's like all the government stations that's already named and them cosplaying and them just upholding their stuff longer after downsizing all the Native Americans. But it's a piggyback off Native American words. Every city, every state, every government term, every religion, everything. American is just Cherokee. Like literally. Like when they was coming over here and then downsizing, the Native Americans is just making confederations. But American is an extension of that, not the other way around. Like not how the government is ran. That's the Iroquois, Haudenosaunee portion. Not the way the government, the red state, blue state, Democrat, Republican. That's already how the tribes established things. You just got Europeans wanting to be Native Americans because they didn't want to be over there in Europe anymore. Then once they got help, they just took it over. But the starting point is wanting to be Native. So that's where it comes to marrying into our royal families. Claiming they the lost tribe of Israel because they coming from another area and blending in with our shit. We had the government first. Y'all got wrong starting points. You know what I'm saying? Because they be keeping that history from y'all. And then they just do a bunch of weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? That online is where they fucked up at. Once you get online and start doing everything like it was done back in the TV days and stuff like that, you leave it open for everybody to see it in a simple way. So it's like, it's a counterproductive. Like stuff that was done where it worked, it ain't supposed to be done in in other areas, like it's just gonna pour over easily. Online is too many people personal stuff. For an example, right? Y'all can clearly see Dane Calloway, some Caribbean or Negroid or something like that, right? And everybody mixed. So you can't get past phenotype at this point. Do you know how many people, mothers, is online looking at that like, whose child is this? From all races, African, Caribbean, especially natives. You couldn't even imagine what I heard. I'm not even gonna get into that. But and he not even knowing, somebody got to listen to this nonsense. It's not taken serious in real life. You know what I'm saying? It's in real life, it's seen as this person don't have nobody in their life. Are they lone strangers? What is this? You know what I'm saying? That's what it appears to be. So you can't crash out on something on an app that's dealing with people personal. Like I said, when people was joining sports and shit, that's different. So of course you can confuse people a lot. Foreigners come over here, see mascots, Cleveland Indian mascot, all this other shit, making up fake chiefs and statues and shit. And by people being in sports and getting paid, it's not resonating across people's personal lives. Online, you just got a bunch of people personal pages like MySpace. And now it's like y'all doing the same thing. So it's like, why y'all crashing out? It ain't. I hope y'all not in no position of trying to make it seem like y'all trying to make people think things that don't make sense online. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't be thinking people like it's weird. If you a Fed or a CIA, you need to be around your family a little bit longer. Because let's say you doing what you doing, right? But then let's say you got somebody cosplaying you. You don't think your auntie or your uncle or your friends and shit will look at that? But see, y'all don't put yourselves in that position because of y'all job. So y'all don't be knowing when y'all be doing uncool shit based upon just thinking y'all trying to control shit or something like that. And y'all look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like y'all should be using things for more important things, not make believe that y'all start self-projecting and then y'all need other people to think how y'all self-projecting. And y'all don't show nobody else nothing else but y'all have dumb beliefs. So the moment y'all put yourselves in a position of trying to attack other people based off having beliefs and narratives, it don't work anymore. So that's what it means when the government crashed out online, putting themselves online, and it's a dead internet. You can only self-project on your personal page. So you cannot make a bunch of people personal lives be something you're making up. You can only be that. You the only one who like using Sora. You the only one who like getting online trolling. You the only one who like creating narratives. You the only one who get mad and watch strangers and get mad at what they say. So you shadow ban them. You see what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with whoever ain't involved in life and don't know how to deal with life. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with actual life. You see what I'm saying? So this is where you get all these videos about everybody going to be a robot soon. Everybody about to be locked in their phones or whatever a case may be. The fuck that got to do with eat, shitting, and pissing? Just like goddamn it, sacred knowledge for Gnosticism. What the fuck secret you got? You better be happy somebody stuck some dick in some damn pussy for you to be here. For you to come up with any La La Land shit. Shout out to all the Lalas. That's another sarcasm. La La Land. And they make all these movies about native culture and remix it and always try to put a white man in there first. And I love everybody, but I'm just being real right now. That's just the same thing they trying to do with this new weak-ass Mortal Kombat. Now Johnny Cage about to be the lead character. Same way goddamn Bruce Lee kicking everybody ass. But as soon as he meet Chuck Norris, all of a sudden he's some kung fu artist. Or these guys to psyop everybody's culture all the way to, you know what I'm saying? They put these guys at the leader of the movie. Just like, yes, sir. They turned that into yes, sir. Mason. That's Massasoit. You gonna have to tell me where they Greek. That's Muskogee Creek. Said Jew. That's Sioux and the Lakota languages and everything that they taken. You gonna have to tell me a origin. If you can't describe no origin, it's nonsense. I don't care what ethnicity you are. We got to make sense about shit. How can somebody talk more about something than somebody else who claiming it and don't know about it? That don't make no sense. How? How do I know more Greek just by knowing Muskogean Creek? And somehow the Greek people don't even speak original Greek. They speak some new Greek, and then they don't even speak that. And then that was made in the 1800s. Come on now, what? That don't make no sense. How is Jehovah before Yahlahuè? And if I know more about it than whoever talking about Jehovah, and then most of the people not even practicing what they preach, and then we know Jay came after, whoever made up the concept of this might be similar stories to the native is the liar. Why is you more invested into telling people it might be similar other than telling us the origin? How can a group of people still be doing what they always been doing, and then another person just come later on down the line with letters, J's and stuff, but somehow it's the same as this? And then a couple of decades and centuries, you let it go far enough and start replacing it too, and start trying to make it seem like it was there first. No, it wasn't. That didn't make no sense. So you got to practice what you preach. You got to motherfucking practice what you preach then. You know what I'm saying? Or that's just fraud. That's fraud. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be believing no humans. Humans just be talking, but you clearly can see what humans be doing. And that's all ethnicities. The scammers, East Indians, that you could tell they lost. How don't y'all know y'all are Arab and Asians? How? Like how? Y'all don't have no colleges and logical debates over there? Y'all ain't got no linguistics going on over there. No literary history. Nothing. Nothing. That don't make no sense. Y'all can't even say y'all always was called Indians. Y'all was called Hindustans. None of y'all forefathers named y'all Indians. Some damn British Connor man named y'all that after going through our wars. So they was just naming y'all something off of us. I said it wasn't even real. Like, it's just naming other people. Oh, we just on the West Indios, South Indios. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all they was just coming up with shit. These people are something like these other people. But you gonna have to explain, because y'all damn sure ain't go through a lot of wars, and y'all damn sure it was way easy for y'all to be colonized. That's for India. That's for Africa. Why is it so easy for y'all to be colonized? Why don't y'all have a long history? Why ain't y'all have like 300 years worth of wars? Why is it so easy for y'all to be so y'all was a team? That's why y'all all over here. It was a team. It's no other way. That's why when Kanye West said slavery was a choice, he was right. I don't think y'all can be crying for reparations if y'all people did that as a choice. Nobody made y'all come over here and be Buffalo Soldiers. Nobody made y'all come over here. Y'all got promised something. Y'all got promised 72 Native American women. It ain't what they telling y'all in the Bible. They just changing the words. It's white man saying, we killing them men over there, and if you help us, you could get all those women over there. And they was making graping, calling it good sport. That's in the history books. Not what the fuck y'all be talking about. Ain't nobody stop y'all from having kids. They were stopping people and my grandmother peers and all them, giving them human dissectomies for no Native American women to have kids. That was happening to a lot of East Coast Native American tribes and stuff like that. That's in the books. Not the shit y'all be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be rappers, singers, actresses. I'm better than all y'all. And look at all the hate I get. That's a reason. That's a real thing. Y'all don't experience oppression like that. That's not even oppression. I don't look at it like that. I'm built for that. Y'all not. Y'all are lost in the sauce. And y'all just don't have nothing to talk about. So it's just, I don't want to hear it. Y'all say y'all just be talking stupid. So y'all like getting, I don't feel comfortable in no position of getting global praise. I don't even like getting praised by a lot of people. I don't like being in front of no ceremony, no nothing like that, unless it got something to do with my people or what I'm talking about. And I know everybody there is in the same frame of thought I'm in. Other than that, I'm not out here even caring about validation or a bunch of strangers that I don't even like. I don't like shit like that. That's almost like back in the 7th grade or something like that when you pass to the 8th grade and you got to walk across the stage. Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. For real. Don't miss me with that shit. Everybody clapping and shit, man. Fuck all that. What y'all fuck y'all clapping about? This is bullshit. But other than that, like, yay. But y'all got to have that. Y'all grow up with validation issues, then y'all be needing validation from strangers and shit. And this would be leading y'all in the halfway house or marrying the wrong people or making mistakes and shit like that because you trying to find yourself or whatever. No, fuck all that, man. And y'all be making that shit normal. Finding yourself lost, and if I do this the right way, that's what I mean. I'm like, nah, man. Y'all, that leads y'all to mistakes, red pill, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. But yeah, I know I'm the highest scholar online, so it ain't really, you just gotta listen to me. It ain't really nothing you could click the link on about. And anybody who think they're intelligent is only people reading books. They can only be the feds or the CIA. They can only get debunked. So I really don't even got nobody to talk to online unless it's somebody I'm about to put my dick in their mouth. And it's a female. Or somebody a dude that we about to do some music or whatever the case may be, and use our spiritual energies towards something productive, or whatever the case, and built mentally and physically in some type of way. That's as far as God's children could go interacting with you humans down here. But I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Flight boss, bitch, you know. For sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Antares Moon. I am the Royal Archangel Uriel, and I'm in the care I got duties and motherfucking responsibilities. Raptor Swah Haël'Ho Yahlahuè Massasoit. And then I'm going to that. What was that? Mama, that's it.